nights, easy to do with a rotation menu. We're going to meal plan. We're going to start with Friday the 15th, which is Good Friday, and we're going to plan for 2 weeks till early May. And these ideas are just ideas. They're not set in stone. If we don't feel like something that particular night, we can resort to a meal and another day and take that out ahead of time and make sure it's thawed or just defrost it in the microwave. And we're going to sit down and jot down our dinner ideas. And I do theme nights. For instance, Wednesdays are Italian night. And we used to do takeout Fridays. We're not doing takeout anymore. We're trying to reduce that to a zero spending when we eat out, just so we can put that money into the groceries because the prices are constantly being risen. We also do Tuesday, which is a pork night, and we do whole hams and whole chickens and things of that nature on Sunday for like a family style dinner. Then we have around 2 meals on Monday with the leftovers. If we try to utilize our leftovers 2 to 3 times a week, whether it be a dinner for around 2 meal or a lunch. Let's jot down some dinner ideas. I dried my board up. It was a little wet here. 14th. Steak tomorrow is the 15th. Saturday the 16th. And Sunday is Easter. We're going to be doing a spiral ham. I'm doing split ham and pea soup on the Monday. Then Tuesday we usually do some kind of pork, but we're going to go back to that. Wednesday we're going to do our Italian night. I have a kielbasa. We can do that Tuesday. Thursday we can do a meatloaf. Friday we're no longer doing takeout or eating out, so I'm going to put down burritos. You can do delicious burritos. I have steaks in the freezer, so we can do steaks in the air fryer or on the grill. Then we can do a whole chicken on Sunday. I have a few whole chickens in my freezer. We can do a chicken casserole. On that particular Monday, I have tater tots in the freezer, and we can do a chicken and tater tot casserole. I got tons of cream soups on hand. Pork chops that Tuesday. And that's our Italian night again that Wednesday. I'll do a heat meat this night, because sometimes we do Stouffer's or some kind of TV dinner for quick dinners. I have a frozen pizza, so we can do pizza night. The only takeout I will do is a pizzeria, even though those pizzas, some of them aren't that good anymore. Then we can do a chuck roast. I have one in the freezer. Throw that into the crock pot and do a delicious chuck roast. It's going to be in the 50s during spring break, maybe 60s. We had a couple of nice days this week, so that was a really pleasant surprise, as high as 77 degrees. And we like to do chickens on Sunday. I could do chicken strips. Or I can even throw chickens on the grill. Tomorrow, for the 15th, we're going to do a pizza. My husband's probably going to pick one up. And this Saturday, I'm unsure of what we're doing yet, because the kids are going to the movies. So that may just be a heat and eat night. So we're going to order pizza out one night. I'm going to put one on that Friday. And we'll use the frozen Friday while they're on vacation. We are planned through the 31st of April. Brings us to the 1st of May. We can do soup with leftover chicken. Then we're going to do pork ribs. Italian night. I could do crock pot lasagna, heat and eat, because you don't want to cook every single night. And I have a big, huge pork roast in my freezer. I can thaw that out, and we can make the pork roast Friday. Then the Saturday, we can do pork sandwiches. So we're planned to the 3rd, 4th, 5th, the 6th of May. And this is not all set in stone. And we do have a lot of similar dinners. My husband's pretty simple. He likes his pork, he likes his beef, he likes his chicken, and he likes it simple. And we do casseroles and soups from time to time, and stews just to fancy it up. And I don't really need too much from the store, except for maybe some boneless, skinless chicken breasts to make the chicken strips, so I can reserve half for the soup for the next day. I have everything else on hand, and we like to replace the kielbasa since we'll be using it this coming Tuesday. I will be getting a kielbasa to throw into the refrigerator for the next use. And burritos, I can do any kind of burritos. I can do bean, I can do chicken, I can do beef, I can do pork. It's endless. I can even do breakfast burritos for dinner. It is important to meal plan, especially with prices constantly being risen at the supermarket, Walmarts, and other places. I like to do theme nights to make it easier. So when I go to meal plan, I know Wednesday's Italian night, so I just jot down Italian night for the amount of Wednesdays that I'm doing, and those days are filled. It could be spaghetti, it could be spaghetti with meatballs, spaghetti with sausage links, it could be goulash, it could be a homemade hamburger helper, it could be a lasagna soup, all kinds of possibilities. You can do a DIY takeout at home and make your own Chinese food, your own pizzas, and your own tavern food at home and not order out. But allow yourself one takeout a month just for a treat to reduce the money that you spend out and put the money towards your food for the home. Then we do heat and eats because you don't want to cook all the time. I always keep frozen foods on hand just to throw into the microwave or deep fryer. And we make our own tavern food or macaroni and cheeses and things like that. We do round 2 meals. And that's a huge money saver, hundreds a month. When you utilize a round 2 meal 4 times a month, the savings are big. I buy the big chickens, big hams, big cuts of beef and pork, and we break them down. And we'll be doing a pork roast and then reserving the leftovers to make pork sandwiches. You can throw them in the crock pot. Make amazing grinder sandwiches with the porks. It's going to be fabulous. So we got some great eats up until the 6th of May.